We are turning now to some more breaking news on this Sunday. Take a look at this. Live images that we are just getting into our newsroom. And I do want to apologize. The signal is a little spotty at this time. But again, this is live and happening now. So courtesy of our partners at Fox 2 in Detroit, they're reporting that multiple people were shot this morning at a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a church there in Grand Blanc. That is according to police. And we're seeing here, of course, viewer discretion advised as always, but someone looks to be carried away from this church on a stretcher there. So we have photographers down there courtesy of our partners at Fox 2 in Detroit. They're trying to get all of this footage coming in here. And again, we apologize, but this is live. It's active. We're watching it here at the same time as all of you are at home. But you can see it's a very active police presence there. The scene with multiple law enforcement vehicles and also what seems to be a lot of smoke coming out in the distance. And we're seeing a lot of firefighting vehicles as well as other first responders there. So again, we're working to get some more information. This is breaking, it's developing, and it's preliminary at this time. But Fox 2 saying that the shooting was reported just before 11 in the morning today at the church that's on McCandish Road. Police sources said that 6 to 8 people were struck, their conditions currently unknown. Video from the scene here showing smoke billowing as emergency vehicles line the streets, and sources say the suspected shooter may have set the church on fire, Grand Blanc confirmed that as of 11:35 a.m. local time, the church was on fire. People should avoid the area. And as you can see, the flames still very active. A lot of smoke there in the air as firefighters are trying to get a handle on that entire situation. And then on the other side of that, we have first responders trying to get a handle on the fact that there was a shooting there with many people being struck at this time. Their conditions not known, but we're working to get some more of that information. Police did say, however, that the shooter is down. There is no current threat to the public at this time because of that shooter. Now, again, you are seeing on your screen that the church is set on fire. So we have emergency vehicles there trying to get a handle on this entire situation. The conditions of those victims are not known at this time, but these are the images that we're just getting into our newsroom right now, Eastern Standard Time, around 11:46 in the morning. And I do believe we're expecting a press conference of some sort at some point today. Not entirely sure on the exact timing of that, but investigators on the scene are going to be providing some more details on this very breaking and active situation happening over at Grand Blanc Township in Michigan. So I just want to rehash some more of the information that we have here as we continue to get it into our newsroom. And courtesy of Fox 2 in Detroit, those are our partners. They are saying that multiple people were shot Sunday morning, so this morning, at a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc. That's according to police. Now, the shooting was reported just before 11 a.m. local time at the church that is located on McCandish Road. Police sources said that 6 to 8 people were struck. Their conditions are not currently known at this time. Now, video from the scene showing smoke billowing as emergency vehicles lining up the streets. Sources say the suspected shooter may have started the fire at that church. Grand Blanc confirmed that as of 11:35 a.m., the church was on fire and people should avoid the area. And police said the shooter is down and there is no threat to the public at this time. So we're seeing here a lot of people being escorted down there on the sidewalks. A couple of people, or at least one person for sure, we saw was loaded onto a stretcher, presumably being taken to an ambulance that's probably parked nearby there. Firefighters working to put out that fire at this time, and we are waiting for that updated press conference from investigators down there on the scene. Not too sure of the exact timing, but here on your screen you can also see that the photographer trying to work to stabilize that camera. We're going to give him a second to do that. Putting up here this post courtesy of the Associated Press, in which they say, breaking, multiple people have been shot at a Mormon church in Michigan, and the shooter is down. That is according to police. I want to head back out to some more of these images. It does seem that the photographer down there on the scene was able to focus that camera, trying to get it on the tripod there to get all of those images. But There's a lot of people out there in the distance, as you can see. So we're not entirely sure if all of those people that are standing around is because they were at that church when this entire incident occurred, or it's just neighbors that are coming outside just to see what's going on at this time. Police are asking everyone to avoid that area. So if you are not there, please don't go. This is a very active scene. It's a very active investigation. And we have a multiple incidents happening here at this front. First of all, that shooting that happened at the church, and then also this fire that continues there in the area. You see a lot of that smoke there in the distance, a lot of black smoke, which typically indicates that it's a structure that is being burned. The Associated Press not providing too much more detail from what we already know, courtesy of Fox 2 in Detroit, but they just say this, that multiple people have been shot at a Mormon church in Michigan. The shooter is down. That's according to police down there on the scene. And the shooting occurring at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc, about 50 miles north of Detroit. Local police said in a social media post. And the church is on fire at this time. Police, though, however, saying that there is no ongoing threat to the public. The shooter doesn't appear to be a threat at this time. And first responders are just trying to clear out that area. We can see them there kind of moving traffic along. All of those cars aren't even allowed to get on the road at the time. You can see them just driving up over the lawns there. But that smoke, it's a really large plume of smoke. So we haven't been able to get a good look at some of the flames on the actual structure. We haven't even been able to see the structure that's actually burning at this time, just that smoke. And all of that is being covered by those trees in the area. But you can see that the firefighters, they have the hoses